Do not waste your time, energy, and resources trying to find the one to settle with. Do not waste what you have the wrong way. Spend it on yourself, and you would be happy you did, and leave it to God to order and direct you to the perfect one for you. You need to prepare yourself, because God does not work with unprepared vessels or entities. Eliezer did not embark on the journey empty. Isaac was already grown and has been trained and brought up in the way of the Lord, and the little resources to do all that is involved was available to undertake the journey and make it a success. Ruth was not unprepared. She had trained herself to be a strong and hard-working woman and could engage in farm activities. Also, Rebecca was not lazy or sleeping at home. She was prepared to be a woman attached to a man as support as she was on her way to get water for her home and for the cattle of her father. You must be prepared for God to show you and lead you to the right path. Preparation begots receiving. It is like planning before you venture into something. When you are not ready, God cannot bring a ready person your way. When it's not time, God will not guide or direct you. When it is not due, God would not show you any sign. You must first discover your purpose and assignment in life, then begin to work on it while preparing and building capacity to have a helpmate that would assist you in fulfilling God's mandate and assignment for your life. Discover your place and begin to build capacity. That is what God would see and know that it is time. That is what God would see and know you require support and a helpmate to function properly. When you have not discovered your purpose, you are on your own. God would not direct, lead, or connect you to anyone. As a lady, you must know what God is calling you into, to serve as a help and support, and begin to build capacity in it to be able to give your spouse the support and help he needs. It is knowing the kind of support that would help you to build capacity as a strong, reliable, and a virtuous woman. One of the many reasons why Jacob loved Rachel was because she was the one who could understand the techniques and how to take care of sheep. That was why he was not content or satisfied when he was given Leah as his wife. He knew his assignment and purpose, and he knew who he could run to the finish line with. He was ready to endure it all with her. Boaz was ready and responsible, and that was why God could order for the footsteps of who he wanted him to marry to the location where they can meet, and it happened to be his place of work, his farm. Probably God wants you to be a business owner, but there you are not able to discern and align to what God has for you to receive the idea and wisdom to open and handle your business, and you are laboring day and night in another person's business. You would take time and might not get the right person God wants for you because the person he has prepared for you has undergone training. When God decides out of mercy to connect you with a person, you might be having issues and challenges with the person because the person might have difficulty connecting with you. Find your purpose, find your assignment, and develop the capacity to launch out. Keep praying and seeking God. Your ears must be attentive and connected to the throne room of heaven. It's not guesswork or a trial and error thing. He would certainly lead, direct, and connect you to the right person when you are ready. Imagine guessing and deciding to have fun with the wrong person and end up having children and then feel like it's not right and that it's better to go separate ways. What about the children that you have brought to the world? Are they also to be regarded as a mistake? For some of these reasons, you must get it right once and for all in marriage because you cannot afford to put the lives of others in danger or have a change of heart towards a person you once thought you loved with the excuse you were only trying to know if the person is the real one. Even God would not be happy with you for breaking the heart of someone. One of the unique features about following God is that the doubt is eliminated. You cannot claim to be a follower or one that hears God and be in doubt or confused about what God is saying or who He is leading you to. With God, there is accuracy and no guesswork or trial and fail. Again, when you are with God, you take what He is saying serious and leave everything alone because He would not call you and forsake you in the journey. He will not call you and leave you stranded. He would not call you and abandon you to do it all alone. When he called Abraham, Abraham did not doubt, despite not knowing what the future held for him. But he knew that he had been called by the one who owns and knows the future, and that was why he did not worry and took off on the journey immediately. It is not by calculation. It's not by permutation and combination. When you are following, you must follow truly. When you are following his leadings, you must follow to the end. When you are waiting on him, you must wait till the end. The man Job in the Bible declared, "I would wait until my change comes. I would keep following and trusting until he shows me the way." This is how you should follow God concerning the person you want to marry, concerning who you want to settle with. It's not mathematics that you want to do a calculation or metrics. It's waiting, and like Job, you must confess, "I would wait until he shows me the person. I must wait until he does the connection. I must wait until he shows me the signs I need to see. I will not set off until he has approved of my going." Eliezer, the servant of Abraham, did not just take off. His master Abraham went with him in the spirit and ensured that Eliezer did not do any guesswork or sampling for his son. It was a straightforward decision. He made a demand from God how he wanted it and how it should be, so that he would know it is God, and God did it so that to ensure no guesswork or stress or taking the wrong person to return her later. Why is this essential? There is someone who is yours, and you cannot afford to waste time with another person when you have a long way to go. And it is with the right person from God for you that you can journey far and safe with God. Do not be like the men of the world who want to sample as many as they can get in the name that they are looking for the perfect match. There is no perfect match outside God. It is Him that did everything. And on your calculation or arrangement, you can never get the right person. You need His assistance to get it right. The time would not always be there to sample or try out everyone before knowing the right one. Imagine a child in high school who says he does not know whether his or her destiny is to be a medical doctor, an accountant, or a lawyer, and decides to try out the whole three and starts from medical school. After 6 years of struggling and trying, he or she discovers it's not his place and quite to go try accounting. He begins and also could not cope with the whole balancing troubles and finally decides to go back and try law and finally finds out that it is his place either. Consider how long the person spent to realize this. Probably he would be in his early 50s then. What a time wasted because he took the wrong method of trying to know by sampling out other wrong options.